I haven't made a video, excuse me, in a while because I've been a bit busy here. But I wanted to make a video because I purchased a RIFE machine, which you can probably see right here. If I turn the camera a little bit. Um, yeah, and so I've got the RIFE machine, and then I have a PEMF, which is what you see right here. And so the first day I got it, I went on the PEMF and I also did the RIFE machine at the same time. And I like fell asleep pretty much right away. I forgot what set I was doing. I have some notes here on the RIFE. Actually, so they tell you to start with these support sets for your lymph, kidney, and your liver. And I know what you're probably thinking, like, Sam, what the fuck is a RIFE machine? Is this some hippy jippy stuff? And in a sense, yes, it's frequency. It's the PERL resonant light. I forgot exactly what PERL stands for, but if you can hear a little beep right now, I don't know if you're able to. They're tuned to different frequencies to supposed to be able to help your body detox or break down bacteria, chemicals like bad cells, and essentially help your body get healthier. And I was a bit skeptical of this type of stuff, but in August of 23, I started with a different doctor who was giving me like frequency drops. And I was, of course, skeptical, but I've really improved from my long COVID with it. So I want to um, make videos about my progress of recovery to see if it helps others out there. Because I know when I was really struggling, if I would have had this shit that I have now, like it definitely would have sped up the recovery. So when I'm having a bad health day, like for example, yesterday was one, um, I get on the PEMF and I crank that up, and then I'll turn on one of the support sets on the PERL machine, which is like there's a set 18 for lymph, set 315 for kidney, set 477 for liver, and I'll just get those going, and then at the same time on what should be an empty stomach, I'll take a bunch of activated charcoal and then EDTA, like chelation pills. And there are literally days where like my liver will be hurting, and of course I'm sober, I don't drink or anything, and I'll take those and get on, and I'll notice that I feel much better. And so my feedback so far on the PERL is that I really like it. It was very pricey, but I've tried everything like modern medicine with pharmaceuticals and prescriptions and different treatments. I've done blood filtering. I have, yeah, you name it. I've tried it. I did a 72-hour dry fast, no food or water. Did a 20-day juice fast, 21-day technically, and those got rid of the spike proteins according to my labs. But I still was having these like nagging, just bad days. So praise God, I am getting much healthier now. I'm healing, but this Pearl machine is what I'm banking on to take me across the finish line. And there's so many different sets in here. So many different sets. There's anything from anxiety to sleep to focus. So the other day I was trying to focus on something. So they have a focus set. Turned that on, and I did notice I was able to wire in a little bit more. Not as much yesterday. And they have a set for sleep. And the first night it definitely, as my cat gets up here, helped with sleep. Not so much yesterday. And they say your body and your cells are like batteries, and if you overdo the frequency, it gets to a point of like diminishing returns or something. So I wasn't feeling much yesterday. I'm giving myself the day off, but I have it on right now just to show for the video. In fact, if I can move this, yeah, right there. Oh, as the cat gets in, making the cameo. So yeah, I'm gonna keep making videos like this just to update. I know, obviously my channel is not big or anything, but when you go through health issues like what I've gone through, there's not much knowledge out there, or even said like treatments for post jab long COVID. I know there's stuff like ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine, and that's all stuff I've taken anecdotally, but it gets to a point where the body just has to heal. And so between this and then some anti-aging stuff, like I do a TA65, Healthy Cell. Um, there's stuff I take for circulation. I'm getting pretty close now. There are bad days where, like I said, yesterday was pretty bad. I was bedridden. this morning was pretty rough, but you go through this treatment, and I feel like it's slowly getting me there. So if you're looking for a different type of treatment, I'm of course not affiliated with the PERL, the frequency stuff, but if you're skeptical of what I'm saying, I would definitely say look into RIFE machines. There's a lot of anecdotal, well, I guess you'd say evidence of it being very beneficial and helping people. And so when you've tried everything in the spectrum of medicine and it only gets you to maybe from 0 to like 50, 60%, like this stuff, the Pearl Rife machine and my PEMF have gotten me to about 85, 90% on a good day. And the bad days get fewer and fewer. So I hope this anecdotal insight offers some help if you are suffering with what I had been suffering with or still have a little bit, but I am healing. Please drop a comment. I'm happy to help and answer. Like I said, I feel like I have a duty to kind of share my experience with this and what I'm doing for treatment because so many people out there are struggling with whether it's post jab or long COVID. And for years, the medical community denied it. And your labs look fine, but you just don't feel right. You're shaking in pain. Like my left ear hasn't fucking popped in almost 3 years now from December like 27, 2021. I explicitly remember it happening. But everything's slowly getting better, and this is going to hopefully speed it up. So I'll keep giving my feedback on it, and I hope that this helps. And uh, God bless. Have a good one, and thank you for listening.